ESPNLA.com. This is Andy Kamenetzky, the Land of Lakers blog, here with my brother Brian.
Hey.
Well, it is Sunday afternoon at Staples Center, and the postseason, the second season, as it's often referred to in NBA circles, it is finally upon us, and the Los Angeles Lakers had not been playing particularly well. They hadn't been particularly healthy heading into the playoffs, so people have been wondering what type of team was going to show up when the bell finally rung. And all in all, during this 87-79 victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder, I thought we saw a lot of good things.
Yeah, Lakers take a 1-0 lead, and a lot of that I think was due to the presence of Andrew Bynum. Came back very strong, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks. He did something that wasn't just the fact that he was a big body and he was someone that the Thunder had to shoot over and account for. He gave them easy points, which is something the offense didn't get much today overall and hadn't been getting at all without him in the lineup. A couple dunks, a good play where he had a putback and gave them options as they were rolling. Thunder couldn't guard Pau Gasol and Andrew Bynum at the same time. So, Drew said after the game, a little winded in the first quarter, but he felt pretty good, no pain.
He wasn't winded enough that he couldn't give Jeff Green a little shot.
Right, that's right. No big pain, though, to speak of. He thinks he'll be okay heading forward. To me, though, it was a good game to look at in terms of setting up the rest of the series because, after that big first quarter, Lakers up by, I think, 14 after the first quarter, it was a fairly even game. The Lakers held the Thunder at bay, but the Thunder did some good things as well. It sets up to be a very interesting series going forward. I don't think it's going to be a walk for the Lakers. The Thunder certainly aren't going to roll over. I expect it to be a fairly tight series going forward.
Another matchup everyone was keeping their eyes on heading into this was Kevin Durant, the NBA's youngest leading scorer in history, versus Ron Artest, who was specifically brought in to lock up guys like Kevin Durant. One game in, definitely advantage Artest. Durant had 24 points, but he took the same amount of shots and he only made 7. At one point late in the third quarter, he was at 3 for 13. Artest was all over him and really made life difficult for the young Thunderian.
Yes, Durant talked after the game to the media, had a lot of respect for what Artest was doing. Very physical, right up in his face, gave him no space. And, that's the kind of attention that I think Durant is used to, but whether or not he can adjust to it throughout the series is going to be
you got to adjust to Ron
question.
Artest's rust-colored hair too. That's distracting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually sure what color. There may not be a place on the color wheel for what Ron Artest's hair looked like.
Our compadre Dave McMenamin summed it up pretty well in a tweet. He said it reminded him of the shag rug the Brady Bunch had in the 70s. It's got an unusual look.
Yeah,
it's a different hue.
Not great, but anyway. So Lakers come back, Game 2 on Tuesday. I think the big question is whether or not the Thunder are going to be shell-shocked coming back in. If they're not, it could be a good game.
No, but all in all, in terms of the foundation being laid, whether you're the Lakers or the Laker fans, I think you got to be pretty happy with what you saw.